right, they sold us into slavery. When we're in the west coast of Africa, right, the true Africans, right, they're the one that sold us into slavery. That's when you watch, there's a movie, what's that movie called? It just came out the other day. And it starts off with the Africans, black people, selling black people, they captured them and they gave them over to the Europeans. There's a Roots as well. Right, there's a movie that happened. Right, at the beginning of the movie, it might be Roots. It might happen at Roots. Say it then, Cope, and we'll hit mine.
They gave the tribe leaders weapons, and then in return they'll give them the black people, then they will send them into the ships and bring them to Jordan.
Yeah, it's Roots Kunti Kente, innit? So at the beginning of the movie, right, you had the Africans, the true Africans, capture the Israelites, right, and they captured them in chains. They had them walk around with chains on, right, and they sold them the Europeans. What have you to do with me, Tyree residing? That's the real Africans, we.
And all the coast of Palestine.
Palestine are the Arabs today. Do you understand? And where's the other side? This one. That's the sub-Saharan slave trade. Because the Arabs, with the sign with this one? That one as well. But the Arabs also, right, they sold us into slavery. That's why you got the sub-Saharan slave trade, right? Whereas you got people, right, they're in, what's the religion called? Islam. They're in Islam as well. Some of us in Christianity, some of us is in Islam. Why? Because of the transatlantic slave trade and the sub-Saharan slave trade.
Will you render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried it into your temples, my goodly pleasant things.
They came into the land, they stole all our possessions. Right, when you read the history, when you was colonized, they took all your possessions. They took your oil, they took your gold, they took everything. Read.
The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians.
You sold them to the who?
Unto the Grecians.
Who's the Grecians? Who's the Grecians?
So the soldier was bringing out some heavy information on what happened to us. Now, let me ask this question. Why did it happen to us? Why did this happen to us, the slavery?
For profit and to overthrow us.
But why? Why did all this slavery happen to us as a people? Do you know?
We didn't keep the commandment.
That's the problem. We did not keep the commandments. Go back to Deuteronomy 28 verse 15. This is why all this great evil has happened to us as a nation. Because we don't keep God's commandments. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
All these what?
all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So all this imagery that we're showing here, hold this up. All these curses, all this slave prophecy happened to us because of our lack of keeping God's commandments. So what do we have to do? Get me 2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14. What do we have to do as a people? The so-called blacks, Hispanics and Native Americans. Who are the Israelites according to the Bible? What do we have to do? That's right, read that.
The book of 2 Chronicles chapter 7 and verse 14. If my people,
If who?
if my people,
If God's people, you so-called blacks, you Jamaicans, West Indians, you are God's people. Read.
which are called by my name,
Which are what?
called by my name,
Because the Lord doesn't call you Jamaican. The Lord doesn't call you black. The Lord calls you Israel. That's the name he gave you. Hold that. Get me Isaiah 45 verse 4. Who is the people that was called by God's name? Isaiah chapter 45 verse 4 real quick.
the book of Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 4. For Jacob, my servant's sake, and Israel, mine elect, I have even called thee by thy name.
God said the Israelites who are his elect, are called by his name. So God is not calling all nations, all people. He's only dealing with one nation of people, and that's the Israelites. Go back to where he was at.
2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14. If my people, which are called by my name,
If God's people, the Israelites, which are called by his name, do what?
shall humble themselves,
They have to humble themselves. The word comes out, you have to humble yourself to what the word says. We've been rebellious for far too long. Come on.
and pray, and seek my face,
And do what?
and pray, and seek my face, and turn from their wicked way.
Turn from their what?
Wicked way.
The Lord's telling us we must turn from our wicked ways. For far too long we've been following and doing things wickedly. We have to turn from our wicked ways. Some things we'll be doing knowingly that is wicked. Some things we'll be doing not knowing that is wicked. So that's why the prophets are out here to teach you, so that you can turn from your wicked ways. Come on.
Then will I hear from heaven, and will forgive their sin, and will heal their land.
So in order for you to turn from your wicked ways, for this to occur, you have to know what wicked ways you're in. Give me 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 4 real quick. So that's why the prophets are out here, to show you the wicked ways that you're in, so that you can turn from your wicked ways. Read.
The book of 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds.
So we are here to pull down these strongholds that follow our people. Come on.
Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of God, and brings into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ.
So that's what we're out here to do as the prophets of the Lord. So let's find out one thing. My brother right here, with the heat hat. My brother, bro, with the heat hat. I'm talking to you. Where are you from? Where are you from? What country? Africa. Ghana. What tribe? Yeah, what tribe? Ga. Okay, the Ga. They're Israelites. Did you know that? Did you know the people of Ga are Israelites according to the Bible? You didn't know that. But they're people of Ga, are people from the tribe of Gad. Do you understand? When you look down, Gad, that's where they got the word Ga. Gadambi comes from Gad, that's their tribe, according to the Bible. You're an Israelite. No, maybe you didn't know that. We're about to bring it out today. Do you consider yourself a Christian? What about you, sis? Yeah, you're from Jamaica. Would you consider yourself a Christian? A Christian, huh? Now, what is being celebrated throughout Christianity this week? Pardon? Easter, Good Friday. Do you follow in that as well? Do you follow in that? You follow the Easter, the Good Friday business? Okay. Where do you want to start? Go to Colossians 2 and 8, real quick. Now, do you read about Easter in the Bible? Easter. Where?
That is what Jesus Christ died, innit? He was crucified.
We're going to bring out the history, we're going to bring out the understanding of Easter. Let's see if it's according to God, according to the Bible or not. Read on.
The book of Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
So this is a warning. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
After the traditions of men.
After the tradition of men.
After the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ.
So what we're going to find out today, if Easter is after Christ or is it of men. That's what we're going to find out today. Now, before I go to the precepts, I want to bring up a bit of history right here. Get me page 107. Because they had the Good Friday, which they say that's the day where Christ died, right? And then they have the the Easter Sunday, where they say Christ resurrected. That's the understanding of Easter, right? That's what you don't believe. That's what you understand. Now, that's what you understand as well. So we're going to bring out that history and understanding according to the scriptures. So firstly, come from down here.
The two Babylons, page 107. The popular observance that still attend the period of its celebration confirm the testimony of history as to its Babylonian character. The hot cross buns of Good Friday and the dyed eggs of Pascha or Easter Sunday figured in the Chaldean rites just as they do now. The buns known to by the identical name were used in the worship of the Queen of Heaven.
So what we're reading here, that these things, the customs following Easter was in worship of the Queen of Heaven, which is Diana. That's correct. So now it says Good Friday and Easter Sunday, which is supposed to be, Good Friday was supposed to be what? The day Christ died. Easter Sunday was meant to be when he resurrected. Now, what's the prophecy that Christ told us how he would rise? He said 3 days and 3 nights. Matthew 12 and 40 real quick. Matthew chapter 12 verse 40. Let's count. We're going to count after that when we read the prophecy of what Christ gave us.
The book of Matthew chapter 12 and verse 14. For as Jonas was 3 days and 3 nights in the whale's belly, so shall the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth.
So 3 days and 3 nights is what Christ said, right? As Jonah was 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the world, 3 days and 3 nights I'm going to be in the grave. Now, let's count. Friday to Saturday, how many days is that? Right? That's 1 day. Saturday to Sunday is how many days now? So is that 3 days, 3 nights? That's 2. So what we're proving, Christianity is preaching us lies. Friday to Sunday is how many days? How many days in between that? It's 1 day. Saturday to Sunday is another 1 day. So how many days is that altogether? Say it on the mic. 2. So is that correct according to the Bible? That's not correct. Before we come back, get me Amos, Acts chapter 5 verse 29. Acts chapter 5 verse 29. Pardon? Right. What's a bunny and eggs got to do with Christ? What's that got to do with Christ? Read this real quick.
The book of Acts chapter 5 verse 29.
So now it's your time. It's your time now. Read.
Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than men.
So who are we going to obey, God or men? Man says Friday to Sunday is 3 days, 3 nights. But that's actually 2 days. But the Bible said 3 days, 3 nights. So hold on, my brother. Hold on. We're going to deal with you real quick. Get me page 103 now. Page 103. We're going to get more of this history on what Easter actually represents. Hold on. Sis, I'm going to deal with you. Don't run. What are you running for? Don't run, sis. Get me a page 103.
The 2 Babylons, page 103. Then look at Easter.
Listen to this, my brother. I want you to hear this. I want you to hear this. What's your name? Jeffrey, I want you to hear this.
Then look at Easter. What means the term Easter itself? It is not a Christian name.
Easter is not a Christian name. Meaning it has nothing to do with the Christians of the Bible. Right?
It bears its Chaldean origin.
So the origins of Easter goes back to the Chaldeans. Who were the Chaldeans? Babylon. Read.
On its very forehead, Easter is nothing else than Ashtaroth. Ashtaroth
is the same goddess, Queen of Heaven, is the same Diana. These are goddesses of the other nations. Easter is Ashtaroth. That's what the history is showing us. This is called the 2 Babylons. Now we're gonna get it out of the Bible, so don't worry about it. This is the 2 Babylons. The 2 Babylons in the history was reading that Easter is Ashtaroth. Read.
One of the titles of Beltis, the Queen of Heaven, whose name, as pronounced by the people of Nineveh, was evidently identical with that now in common use in this country. That name, as found by Layard on the Assyrian mountains, is Ishtar.
So here, we just read many different names for Easter. Easter, Ashtaroth, the Queen of Heaven. Ishtar. They're all the same goddess. They are the gods of the other nations. Now, let me, First Samuel chapter 7, verse 23. We're going to bring out in the Bible who we're dealing with when you're worshipping Easter. It's not the God of the Bible you're dealing with the God of the other nations. First Samuel chapter 7 real quick. Verse 3. Read it.
The book of 1 Samuel chapter 7 and verse 3. And Samuel spake unto all the house of Israel, saying, if ye do return unto the Lord with all your heart, then put away the strange gods and Ashtaroth.
Wait, hold on. If you would turn to the Lord with all your heart, then put away the strange. That's what we're telling you here this day. Put away the strange gods. Esau is a strange god. Who's the strange gods we're talking about?
And Ashtaroth.
Ashtaroth. That's what we read was another name for Easter. Ashtaroth. Put away the strange god Ashtaroth. Read.
From among you.
Put away the strange god Ashtaroth from among you. The same people Israel was worshipping that same god back here. Again, there's nothing new under the sun. We're worshipping that same god under Easter. The name Easter now. Now get me that in Jeremiah. Pardon? Yes, that's it. That's all the same God. Samariah. Get me that Jeremiah 7 and 16. Jeremiah 7 and 16. It's all the same gods. These nations being putting their gods upon our people to keep us in sin. Remember how we started. If we turn from our wicked ways, then the Lord's going to deal with us. So this is one great wickedness that's being spread amongst our communities. Easter. Read.
The book of Jeremiah chapter 7 and verse 16. Therefore, pray not thou for this people.
So pray not thou for this people, Israel. Why?
Neither lift up cry nor prayer for them.
Why?
Neither make intercession to me, for I will not hear thee.
Why would God not hear this people, Israel?
Seest thou not what they do in the cities of Judah?
God's saying, don't you see what the Israelites are doing in the cities of Judah? What don't you see what the Israelites are doing in Dawson? Come on.
And in the streets of Jerusalem,
come on.
The children gather wood, and the fathers kindle the fire, and the women knead their dough to make cakes to the Queen of Heaven.
To who?
To the Queen of Heaven.
Back then they were worshipping the Queen of Heaven, Easter, Ashtaroth, Ishtar. Today we're doing the same thing under the name of Easter. That's pagan idolatry. You're breaking commandment number 1 by doing this. Get me the commandment number 1, Exodus 20. Exodus 20 verse 3. You're breaking commandment number 1 by partaking in Easter. Understand that.
The book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
You're breaking that commandment. You're having a god, Christmas, Nimrod. You're having other gods before the Lord. Read that again.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Do you understand that, my brother? Do you understand that? Do you understand that, Lord? Have no other gods before me. So we brought the history and the biblical evidence. When you're partaking in Easter, you're having a God before the Lord. So you're going to go back to that precept. 2 Samuel chapter 7, verse 14. Are you going to humble yourself to what the word says and put away the strange gods? Are you going to put away Easter? Are you going to continue to follow that false lie? Read that. 2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14. Yeah, 2 Chronicles.
The book of 2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14. If my people, which are called by my
Hold on. No. Listen. Yeah, we're gonna do a bit. Let me just read this. This is the King James Bible.
It's the normal Bible.
The same Bible in your churches. But there's a problem. There's a problem. Go ahead.
Right? That's what we all know. That's what we know. I mean, there's a lot of changes.
No, there's no changes. Hold on, we're gonna deal with it. The reason why you think there's changes is, we're gonna show you. Read that.
2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves.
Are you gonna humble yourself, Jeffrey? Are you gonna humble yourself? So Easter, what are you gonna say about Easter? What you got to say about Easter? Yes or Easter no? So you're not gonna read it again.
If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves.
It doesn't sound like you're gonna humble yourself, my brother, because Easter's a no, but you want to still celebrate this Easter. Read on.
And pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways.
You don't want to turn from your wicked ways. It's time for you to change, my brother. It's time for you to wake up and keep God's commandments. Read it again.
If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land.
If you want forgiveness of your sins, you have to repent. Repent out of Easter. But you don't know about it, brother. You think you know, but you haven't been taught this Bible. Let me show you the problem. Isaiah 29. Isaiah 29, verse 13. Here's your problem here. Because this is the same Bibles in all the churches, but you haven't been taught it. Your pastor talks a good game and reads one precept, 2-3 hours, but you don't learn anything. Prosperity doctrine, how to get money in this world, that's all they teach. Read it.
The book of Isaiah chapter 29 verse 13. Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth.
But you say you love God. You agree? You love God? Yeah. So that's what you're drawing near God with your mouth. But you say it with your mouth.
And with their lips do honor me.
You pray to the Lord. So with your lips you honor the Lord. Come on.
But have removed their heart far from me.
Where's your mind?
But have removed their heart far from me.
Your mind is far from the Lord. The Lord's telling you no Easter, but your mind is far from that. You're far from the Lord because what?
And their fare toward me is taught by the precept of men.
It's because you was taught by the white man. That's the man that taught you Easter. That's the man that taught you from Friday to Sunday is 3 days. Friday to Sunday is 2 days.
What?
Friday to yeah. No. When did Christ die? When did Christ die? When did Christ die? When did he die? What time? He died after 3 p.m. So he was put in the grave during the evening time. Just before the evening time. So you can't classify that as a day. That's the next day. So Friday evening, yeah? Friday evening, Saturday evening, that's 2 days. Under your doctrine, that's 2 days, so that's not right. That's not correct.
Everybody knows that it's 3 days. Yeah?
The scripture says it, but your doctrine doesn't teach it.
The Bible says that. That's right. But now you are telling us 2 days.
Friday to Sunday is not 3 days. You can't count, but we're gonna deal with you, my brother. But since I want to deal with you, because you sound like you know. Friday, let's count. Because there's confusion here. There's a confusion with counting. Basic maths. Basic maths. Friday to Saturday, how many days is that? No, listen. One. 1 day. Saturday to Sunday, how many days is that? 2. So don't get confused with don't push Christianity back in your mind. Just change, brother. Listen to the Bible. Now, sister, you understand that? Yes.
What I'm saying is, I know you will change your ways, you know.
So you gotta change your ways. You understand that? Now, sister, because you've been here for a while. Sound like you know who you are. You know who you are. So 10 verse 12. Because it's important, once you know who you are, there's things that you must apply to your life. Like you read, turn from your wicked ways. You have to turn from our wicked ways and pray. Deuteronomy chapter 10 verse 12. And now Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes which I command thee this day for thy good. So, your duty as an Israelite woman, as an Israelite young man, is to keep the commandments of the Lord. So, I'm going to bring out a commandment. Deuteronomy 22, 22 verse 5. Deuteronomy 22 verse 5. Let's see what this law says. Read that. Deuteronomy 22 verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither. So what's that going into, sis? Come forward, come forward. Sis, hey, come forward. Well, go a bit back. Yeah. So, read it again. The woman shall not wear. Stop. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. So what article of clothing pertains to men? Let me ask you something. What clothing pertains to men? So you know what clothing is? That's an article of clothing. That's an article of clothing. What clothing belongs to you that your mom shouldn't wear? So you agree that trousers belong to men? We don't. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. So what's a woman's clothing? Dress. So we don't. For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God. So sis, do you still wear trousers? Do you wear trousers? So guess what? If you believe in the Lord, understand you're an Israelite, one of the requirements is you to come out of the trousers. Leggings are undergarments. Will you wear tights like this? Will you wear tights how you wear this? No. Tights and leggings were made for the same reason. To go under your dress. Get me 1 Timothy 2:9. Sister, you have to put on the modest dress. As you know, you're Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. That's what's required of you. Read that. 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel. Modest apparel, that means a modest dress, a dress that covers up. Leggings does not cover up nothing. It reveals everything. Contrary to what the law says. Read that again. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel with shamefacedness. So women have to adorn themselves in a modest apparel, meaning dress covered up. Shamefacedness, shy. And sobriety, sober, not drunken, come on. Not with braided hair or gold or pearls or costly array. Doesn't mean you can't wear nice jewelry and make yourself look nice. It doesn't mean that you can't make yourself look nice, but this is the focus that the Lord wants you to do with. But which becometh women professing godliness. That's where God wants your focus to be. You professing godliness over glamorizing your outward. You understand? Meaning the jewelry and all of that. That's where the Lord wants you to put your focus. He wants to put your focus in the application of God's laws. Do you understand? Do you understand that?
Are we supposed to celebrate Easter? I've noticed when it's easy, you laugh. So what's the answer? If Christ doesn't celebrate Easter, are we to celebrate Easter? So now the cycle is being broken. Do you understand? Now you understand? I'm going to ask you one more time now. I'm going to put this to the test. But before I ask the brother a question, 1 Samuel 2 and 3. You said you understand now. I'm optimistic to believe you. I believe you. Give me 1 Samuel 2 verse 3.
Now they will see the true men of God. We are not black men, we are the Israelites. That's right. Take care of us. Take care of us. And our children too. And our children too. We have repented. We have repented.
it sound odd. For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sound wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.